Everybody, please hear me out. I'm begging you, please. We need to talk about defense on Fatal Fury. It is absolutely insane. Does this game just have one of the best set of defensive mechanics in the last 20 years? It is incredible. It is so satisfying to play good defense, it is rewarding, and it feels like fresh air, in the context of modern fighting games in which most games have very lackluster defense and offense is king 24/7. We need to talk about it in detail. I have a ton of clips and fights to show in which I even got comebacks only because I played defense well. So let's get into it. The first situation here, absolutely insane. You have to see this. Double just defend, and then we clash. Okay. Then, ooh, is he gonna grab me? No, I whiff, but he doesn't punish. Then double just defend into hyper defend into guard cancel. I don't do a good VMB, but I get basically my turn on the corner only because of good defense. Then we get a normal VMB. I jump there, I don't get an opening, and then we try to play neutral. So I only didn't lose because of defense. On another game, this wouldn't happen. Then jumping from him, he doesn't do the good combo. He basically whiff his combo. We get into the grab. I thought that he was going to DP a reversal. We keep blocking, keep playing slow. He's whiffs, but I don't punish again because it's so fast. We check and grab, and we get a comeback only because of good defensive decision making and then playing neutral. It is incredible. It is so refreshing to play a game that has stuff like this. I have more clips, so we have to check them out, but it's so good, It's insane that we can play a game in 2025 and we are not dying because we play defense. I absolutely love it. Okay, so let's go to another clip. We have another example here. We're playing neutral. I'm losing, actually. This guy was pretty good. And we're playing, and this guy gets me on a cross-up, and I'm against the corner. Pretty tough situation on last round also, technically, and I'm almost burnt out. So we try to play defense, we check with the run, he also blocks, and he goes for a string, hyper defend, 0 frame invincible, level 2 super, and we're back on it. It is just so refreshing, to play a fighting game that tells every player basically, okay, if you have good enough execution and decision making on defense, you can get combo level damage, if you actually do a good guard cancel. It is so good. I love it. I think that is great, and we need more fighting games with this level of nuance, so we just need it. Then over here, we have another couple of defensive situations. We're playing neutral against T-Sock. There, he doesn't punish me well. Then I jump in and JD because he's being really aggressive. So I thought maybe I just have to jump and block because he's gonna try to do some sort of anti-air, or DP. I don't get the perfect combo, but still very high damage, and only I receive that reward because I play good defense, Then there is more. I'm at the corner where we're trying to play defense. I grab him because he's waiting for a reversal. Boom, JD from me, JD from him. I try to do a mix-up and he checks me. And that is also good defense, being able to say, okay, this guy is trying to do a mix-up on me. I can press a button here and I'm gonna get a huge combo, my super. Again, it's nuance. It's basically, being aware of what is going on in the match. And I just love that you can play a game with this type of neutral, this type of pressure, of mechanics. I think that it's very, very high value to have a game like this. It's gonna make the game very, very satisfying to play in the long run. And also, it gives you a reason to play this game even if you play Tekken 8, if you like SF6, because maybe sometimes you feel in your mind, oh, I want to play some more defense, dude. So maybe I gotta hop on Fatal Fury and play some City of the Wolves to play some defense, and then I can go back to the other games. I can play both. And I think that is so good. It's such a good decision by SNK. It makes this game just so satisfying to play. Then over here, we have more insane examples. We're almost going to lose, and we JD the jump in anti-air, and then we JD the flash kick in the air, and we get the win. Only because of good defense. It is absolutely insane that this can happen in this game. So good, so refreshing. I also have another couple of examples that I want to show that I didn't even make them. I didn't execute them. I was playing against somebody and they took an insane defensive decision. And I just love it. It makes also the game be more interactive. And like, it happens to you, someone does it to you and you're like, dude, this game is so cool. Like, I don't care that you're getting a reward here. It's freaking fair. You just took the most big brain decision ever. So why wouldn't you get a reward? It just makes everything better. I need to show you some of the other examples from my, basically opponents in some matches. This Mai also, for example, did an amazing guard cancel. We're playing neutral, going at it, DP to stop her offense. We go at it again. We bluff basically, and boom, hyper defense into level 3 or, your SPG super, which is insanely high damage, Oki, so huge reward for playing good defense. It's so good, dude. I don't even know what to say at this point. Almost, 1/3 of your health or more only because you play good defense. I think that it is so good to have this on new games and, you know, basically actually play some defense. The last example here, insane by this Hotaru, you know, I do some pressure, but she actually punishes me for trying to bluff that. Then I do Raging Storm, and she just defends in the jump in when she was trying to pressure me, because she knew that I was gonna do a super. You know, these layers, you know, this level of layers when it comes to the defense, it's so good because it mixes offense and defense in itself. It creates, you know, sort of an equilibrium in the gameplay that not much games have nowadays. So I just wanted to showcase all of this. I think that the quality, you know, of the defensive mechanics in this game, it's so high, it's so refreshing, you know, so rewarding, so satisfying to play, that I just wanted to show it, and how at a high level this game might be, you know, an absolute fest of defense. Basically, it's gonna be defense the game. We don't know. Hopefully it is, you know, a good balance of offense and defense, and it looks like it, but we will have to wait how much people basically optimize everything and how crazy this game is gonna get. So I hope that you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. What do you think of defense on Fatal Fury? And see you on the next video, guys.
Wait.